And welcome back to the show. Life coach and author Chandra Alexander joins me today. We're of course talking about relationships and intimacy or lack thereof, and we're taking your phone calls at 1-800-528-0808. Cindy from Tampa is on the line. Hello, Cindy.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. You're on with Chandra. You got a question?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. I've been with a relation for 4 years, in and out, and this person is very difficult to read. I do everything you say. I get very vulnerable. I talk to him about my feelings, but then he get this wall and don't let me cross it. If I tell him, well, this is the way I feel, I want to know where we're going, he starts joking around. We joke around, and never we get any conclusions.
Well, I'm assuming that when you tell him what it is you need, and then he begins to joke around, that you begin to joke around with him. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay, so this is the thing. I'm not saying that you have to be totally serious in your relationship, but what I'm telling you is that the message that you're giving to him is, yes, I want to talk to him. Yes, I want to talk to you about this, and I want to connect to you. But if you don't want to connect, and if you just want to joke around, that's okay with me. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so my suggestion to you is that you tell him, look, I love to have fun with you, and I love to laugh with you and to be with you, but there's something that I need here that I'm not getting, and I don't want you to be something that you don't want to be, but I want you to know that I can't continue to go forward here unless I feel connected to you. And then you make him connect to you. You understand? If he wants to turn on the television, if he wants to laugh, if he wants to joke, you say, I don't mind doing that, but stay with me, stay present with me, and answer what I'm talking to you about. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what you need to do is you need to focus on this and not do something else, because every time you do something else, you give him the message that what you really want is not really important. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Interesting, very interesting. It's like you got to remove the whoopee cushions, get the barrels of monkeys, and get everything out of the room.
This is not an easy thing to talk about. You're talking about the real stuff.
Yep.
You're saying to somebody, you know what? No distractions. Yep. Just you and me right now in this moment. Just connect to me. Yep. And people feel uncomfortable. They're not used to that. They want to joke. They want to laugh. They want to. But you need just reach over, touch somebody. It's okay. It's going to be okay.
Yep. Susan is on the line. She's our next caller. Hello, Susan. You're on with Chandra.
Hi, Chandra.
Yes.
I heard your previous caller. This is a new relationship, 4 months now. He's 15, never been married. I'm a couple of years older and have been, and I'm very affectionate and giving. Now, he does stay with me. He'll be serious to the extent where he'll say, yes, I want to be with somebody for the rest of my life. And I'm saying, okay, you're not saying me. He says, well, and then he answers it always with questions. Well, wouldn't I be dating someone else? Would I do all the things I do for you? And would it be right for me to go ahead and be the one to say I love you first, since I'm never going to hear it from him first? Or should I?
The old L-bomb question, huh? Wow.
How long have you been with him?
4 months now.
That's usually when the L-bomb is dropped.
Look here. I'm not saying who should say it first and second, and I'm not into keeping score, but this is what I hear from you, and you tell me if I'm getting it right, okay? What I hear you telling me is that regardless of whether or not you say I love you, there's something in the relationship where you don't really feel connected. You don't have that security with him. Is that correct?
He says, I'm not seeing anybody else, and then once I pin him down and saying, well, then why are you saying that, yes, you want to be... There's a consideration right now, too. He's taking care of his ill mother, as a lot of these
okay, look here. Okay, hold it for a second, because I want to make sure that I can answer you before we have to get off the air.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like what's happening here is that there's some hedging, and I'm not quite sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on. It's like somebody, you saying I love you is like somebody saying, well, I'm going to go ahead and ask him for a commitment. This is a grown man. He has not been married before. I mean, there may very well be a good reason for that, there might be some commitment issues here, but be there as it may. He's a grown man. He knows how to put on his shoes in the morning. He knows how to go to work. He knows how to take care of his mother. He knows how to speak. He knows how to say I love you. He knows how to say I'm there, I'm not there. You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
Let him do that.
All right.
You will never truly feel loved if you stand hat in hand asking somebody to love you. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah, that's the way I'm feeling lately.
This has to be something that comes unsolicited. It has to come from his heart. Just say to him, look, I really enjoy being with you. I hope you enjoy being with me. And just allow it to evolve. Real commitment, real love takes place in a very organic, a very natural way. You don't have to ask to be loved. Do you understand?
Thank you, Chandra.
You deserve to be loved, okay?
Thank you. Have a good day.
You're welcome.
What a great answer. What a super answer. And there is nothing more embarrassing than telling someone you love them and having them say, isn't that sweet? Back in high school when you'd say that, oh, goodness
well, I think that what
gracious
happens
me.
is that when you say I love you and you use it as a manipulative ploy, which is...
Wait a minute, would that really happen? Someone would say I love you as a manipulative ploy?
Well, I think you do. I think that what happens is you say I love you because she says she hasn't felt that he's really... been open with her, really connected to her. So when you say I love you, what you're trying to do is kind of let someone know where you're coming from and get them to kind of to repeat back to you what it is that you want to say to them.
Okay.
So you don't want to do that. Loving someone happens in a very natural way, in a very real way, and you don't want to go ahead and do something that you don't truly feel in your heart.
Absolutely. Now, if you're interested in more information about Ms. Alexander, she has a private practice here in Tampa, and you can go to her website, which is coachgirl.com, or give her a call at 813-348-9885. The book is, of course, Reality Works, and is available at...
Better bookstores everywhere.
Nice
Thank
job.
you, Brian.
We'll see you next week. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Nice job. Coming up next, he's down from Louisiana, setting up the outside grill, ready for some outstanding barbecue. Leo Honeycutt.